So a little bit of what we got on the agenda today. I usually like to wake up early, hit a morning gym session just to feel super good. In fact, I'm gonna show you guys who I hit the gym session with. It's one of my boys that lives in my apartment. He's super jacked, super shredded, and just getting around people that are doing better than you in any area of your life makes you push that next level. So that's super cool. And then we also got a call with a potential person that's actually looking to get into my mentorship. They already have one property, but they're looking for that extra guidance, that extra level of support to actually hit over 10K a month with Airbnb, they told me. And just for those that don't maybe know me on a personal level, I've been doing an Airbnb arbitrage business for the past 3 years. I've scaled to over now 20 short-term rental properties. We're doing over 70,000 a month. And it's something that kind of changed my life. 3 years ago, I went dead broke, went through a bankruptcy, lost everything I had, negative bank balance, credit score dropped in the 500s. I got into life insurance sales, made some money, but it was not something I really enjoyed doing. And that's when I came across Airbnb. Short story, 3 years later, got into Airbnb, took it very serious for the past few years. And I've also coached and mentored a lot of other people. Right now, in the last 2 years of teaching people, I've helped over 100 people get into their first Airbnb. We have multiple people, students that are doing over 10K a month on Airbnb. And I have some students that are doing over 30K a month. So if this is something you guys ever want to learn, just stay tuned into my journey. Reach out to me if you guys have like questions, or ask it in the comments below. And it's something that I can help you guys out with if it's ever of your interest to actually start an Airbnb business and actually run it the right way. Now, later on, I got another student call that we're actually helping them land their first deals. So we're gonna actually help them analyze a few properties that they have to see if any of those deals make sense. So with my mentorship, my students get one-on-one access to me pretty much throughout the whole time, where I help them literally from step A through step Z on how to run a successful Airbnb business. So it's super cool, it's super fun. I just enjoy like helping people, coaching them, but I only like doing that with people that are actually willing to put in the work, that actually want to invest into themselves, and people that can actually trust the process of building a real legit business. Now, another thing we got on the schedule today is I'm gonna actually be interviewing some of the youngest and richest people here in my area that have supercars. So you guys wanna stay tuned for that as well. And we're just gonna go have a good day. I'm gonna probably chill with a few of my boys, maybe run some more meetings, and just have a good overall day and kind of show you guys the real day in the life of what I do. Every day is a little bit different, but we're gonna show you guys how today goes. So just a little update, we actually just moved into a brand new luxury high-rise apartment. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit about it. And I actually got my boy out from New Jersey. Show yourself, bro.
What's going on?
So we're gonna show you guys a little quick tour. It's a super luxury apartment. We're gonna also show you guys the amenities later on, super cool amenities. But here's a little view that we got. We gotta have this standing bike desk to make sure we work while we get some cardio in. But here's the views, guys. We got the river. We see huge yachts coming from here all the time, which is why it's so important to put yourself in an environment that motivates you. Imagine you're down, you're feeling down, and then you just look out the window and you see a big yacht. You know how motivating that is? That's why you need to pick a place that you actually feel motivated by, inspired by. I actually used to live at an apartment right across the river less than a few months ago. I just had one of my boys pull up, Jafar. In fact, it's crazy. We met less than a year ago, but he moved out to Florida from New Jersey. Bro, tell them a little bit about when did you get started with Airbnb? How many properties are you at now? And how much per month are you doing on Airbnb now?
Yeah, so I started about November 2023. I have about 27 Airbnbs right now. I'm touching 93 to 100K a month, some months 105 if I'm lucky. And I got started just like anyone else would. I wanted some passive income per month. What I was doing in life wasn't cutting it. I was making $2-3 grand a month, but I just wanted to be able to take care of my loved ones around me and fund the lifestyle that I have now, living in Florida. And B&B arbitrage.
That's fire, bro. Tell them a little bit about like how did we even come across? We didn't know each other a year ago.
Yeah, so we got put in touch with a mutual friend, and you were actually teaching me how I could scale my Airbnb portfolio even to a bigger level than it was back then. So I started meeting up with you. You were a really great influence. Then we became friends. You were my mentor. Then we started hanging out more, and the rest is history.
Tell them like why do you think someone should actually get into the Airbnb space? Like, what is so good about it that people should actually start this business?
It's a fulfilling business. If you work hard in it, it's not easy. I was thinking about this. I was in the sauna a few minutes ago thinking about the portfolio and how I'm going to get close to reaching new goals that I haven't touched before. And honestly, if you put your heart and soul into it, it's not easy, but you put your heart and soul to it. Once you get closer to being to the certain thresholds you want to hit, whether it's 2K a month, 20K a month, 200K a month, you really look back and you're like, damn, I created this.
Yeah.
You know, you feel like an establishment.
That's
like
fire.
Something.
That's fire,
it's not
bro.
A hustle or nothing.
Yeah, bro. So like we both actually, like I come from Chicago, cold city. It's December right now. We have 80 degrees in Florida. He comes from New Jersey, same thing, similar weather to Chicago. Tell them how Florida has changed your life. Like, and do you think it's worth for people to move out if they can do it to a nice city?
I used to always hear, you know, your environment impacts your mind, your mood, everything. You don't need much. Yeah, sure, I'm touching 93, 105K per month, some change, whatever. But the feeling I get, even if I was still making 2-3K a month and just being outside, getting the sun, going on a normal walk, there's a lot of stuff to do, just really makes me a happier person.
Yeah, so that's why you guys got to move to Florida. If you want to be in the best city in the USA, move to Florida, get around entrepreneurs, get yourself in a good environment, and watch how leveling up becomes way easier. I'm going to show you guys the amenities now inside of this place.
Oh, it looks beautiful.
The worst. What the?
Is that a dog in the gym?
No. We're going to show you guys the outside. This place is huge on the outside. So let's show them the views, man. Let's show them the views. We got some crazy views out here. Look at that. We got the river. We got yachts passing through here. It's fire. I'm not saying this to like kind of do a flex that we're living in a nice place. I got a nice Rolex on or I got a nice car, but I'm doing this because I remember what it was like when I was broke. And the reason of getting nice things is really just to hit another level, to feel fulfilled, to be in nice environments, meet nicer people, like people that are of high value. You can't do that when you're in a small city, when you're living at home with your parents and you're broke. So this is why you got to make money, get around the nice areas, get the nice stuff, network with higher class people so you could actually hit different levels. At the end of the day, you could do whatever you want with your money, but if you're not spending it and you're not enjoying the nice things, what's the point of life? Look, it's December 17th. On the week on Airbnb, we're up $13,000. Now look, I started this business less than 3 years ago. I didn't even know what Airbnb was. So any of you guys that are watching this, we're not showing this to show off. It's like, it doesn't matter what position you're in, you can change your life in the next few years. Find one business vehicle that you can pursue, find a good coach or mentor that can actually help you, and stick in that business for the next few years, and I promise you, life could change for the better. My boy, how much you up this week, bro, on Airbnb? Let's see.
Let me check.
Let's take a look, man. Let's see.
Check. We're at 23.5.
23,000 on the week. Guys, bro, he was working a 9 to 5 2-3 years ago, making like 3K a month. So this is how fast life can actually change. But you guys have to take that risk. The reason why most of you guys sometimes don't succeed, you guys are scared of taking a risk. You guys want to make things happen, but you don't take the risk, you don't put in the action, you don't focus on what it actually takes and put in the work for the next few years. If you do that, I promise you, you'll be living like this or even better. So we just came back to the apartment, we just grabbed our phones and wallets. I'm actually gonna request my valet at my apartment. They usually take about 5 minutes to get the car downstairs. We're gonna go hop in the car, go get some food with the boys, eat something nice, and we're gonna get straight back to work. About to ride out, about to go get food. This guy. What's good, bro?
What's up, dog?
Hey, you on the vlog now.
Huh?
It's my boy Alejandro, rip guy. We're about to go grab some food. You wanna come?
Where are you guys going?
Somewhere in Las Olas.
Nah, I gotta work, bro.
All right, for sure. We're out here chilling with the boys. We just got some healthy food, some lunch. While I'm here at lunch, we just got a fat booking for $1,500. In 6-day booking, my rent's only $3,000, so literally half the rent's paid in 6-night booking. So.
Oh no, don't do that.
I think it's a red light. Stopping.
Getting a property, we're gonna, of course, mainly, there's 2 ways of getting a property. One, which I'll show you guys, I teach my students both ways, but one is either the cold calling method, which is like the pitching script, or number 2 is we can get into properties using the turnkey method, which basically, we got this light right here. You know, we just did some special type of content. It's not what you guys are thinking though. We actually just did an ad for people that actually want to learn about Airbnb arbitrage. When you're in an online business, to reach more people, you have to either do it through organic content or through paid ads. Now, the best thing about paid ads is that you can actually target the people that you want to actually attract for what you offer. So me and my boy, we were just shooting some ads, and then now we're gonna attract some people that actually maybe want to get into Airbnb. And if that's you, make sure that you guys comment, shoot me a follow, DM me, and we can help you guys actually run a successful Airbnb business, just like all the students that I've helped in the past. So that's what we're doing right now. Later, we might get some dinner, maybe chill with some friends, and we got some more work to do. So no matter, as an entrepreneur, your work never stops. You're always grinding if you want to hit that next level. Even if you're tired, 30 minutes ago, I was super tired, but I realized I gotta work. I'm not where I need to be, and we're gonna work until we hit our goals.